Everyone, welcome in our beautiful nation of Éire. Welcome to the people of Éire, Irish men and Irish women, celebrating our National Independence Day to commemorate the first Dáil, the 21st of January 1919. It is one of the greatest honours of my life to now read the Proclamation from 1916. Tábhacht na hÉireann, the Provisional Government of the Irish Republic, to the people of Ireland. Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood, Ireland, through us, summons her children to her flag and strikes for freedom! Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisations, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizens' Army, having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment, and supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland. And to the unfettered control of Irish destinies, to be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished, except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years, they have asserted it in arms, standing on that fundamental right and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world. We hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state. And we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom and of its welfare and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to and hereby claims the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation, of all its parts, cherishing all of the children of the nation equally, and oblivious of the differences carefully fostered by an alien government which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government, representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women, the provisional government hereby constituted will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we evoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity, or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas J. Clarke, Sean McDermott, Thomas McDonough, P.H. Pearce, Eamon Cant, James Connolly, Joseph Plunkett. May they rest in peace. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of the World Freedom Alliance, Professor Dolores Cahill. Acharja, Lá na Saoirse Honnaidíomh Galéir. Happy Independence Day! Tá fáilte mór ó bhuilig an seo neamh scór an seach mór seo. An áit in the Yangni a char neamhs blockas. Corlam an lei seo, cé trí bliain ó hin. You're very welcome here today to the Mansion House. 103rd anniversary of the ratification of the Sovereign Irish Republic of Éire. Have you heard about this on the news by any chance? No. Our comrades around the corner there in Kildare Street do not want us to know about our Independence Day. Why? Because we will then find out that we are the sovereign people, that we are in charge, that we make the rules, that we are the masters and not them. The proclamation that Professor Dolores just read out there was the foundation document of the first sovereign Dáil in the Sovereign Republic of Éire. It will be read out 3 times today. Because such is its importance, 3 times today, and the significance of the number 3. Thank you very much, Professor Dolores. A wonderful woman, a woman of tremendous courage, ability and intelligence. Who's been speaking out on our behalf for a long time now. Her CV is huge. She's a PhD in immunology and biotechnology. It's so vast, her CV, that if anyone has the booster injection here, it'll be worn off by the time I'm finished reading her CV. It's that big. Very briefly, folks, let's give a quick history of why we're here today. 103 years ago today, 3:30, in the round room of this building here before me, the first Sovereign Dáil Éireann convened. There was a lot of people attending, quite a large crowd, and there was at least 50 foreign journalists there. All proceedings were conducted as Gaeilge. The proceedings were opened by a prayer by the Sinn Féin Vice President, Father Michael O'Flanagan, and then Cathal Brua was duly appointed as Ceann Comhairle. Then the roll call came along, and 27 of the 73 elected TDs from the 1918 general election were there, the Sinn Féin TDs. They were marked in as Iláthar, present. There was several of them marked as Feiglas Ag na Gaillimh, imprisoned by the foreigner. There was a few others that were marked down as Ardibert Ag na Gaillimh, deported by the foreigner. There was a little light-hearted moment when, which caused a ripple of laughter around the room, when a few unionist names were called out, such as James Craig and Edward Carson, who of course were obviously marked down as Os Láthar. The Sovereign Constitution of 1919 was read out, the Declaration of Independence was read out. And that's what we are going to do here today. Those documents will be read out again. I have Jerry here beside me, who's going to light a candle first, okay, in memory of all the Irish volunteers who
essentially were behind the occurrence that happened here in 1919. Only for the Irish Volunteers and the IRB, this would never have materialised 103 years ago, and we wouldn't be here today. So, memory of the volunteers.